What's up, guys? It's Mr. Javin, and today we are back on the Pokemon Showdown server, and we're gonna wrap up the bird trio before the week is over with. We're featuring Moltres today. Moltres, the Academy Special. My apologies yesterday because I didn't use that other Regieleki team. If we get to 1900, we're like I think like 1870 something. So not too many games, especially if we get higher ranked opponents. If we get to 1900, then I'll use the Regieleki team just to kind of wrap up the live. Give it one use, with Trick Zoroark. But we're going to be using Electric Terrain, Electric Seed, Berserk, we're at Agility, all of them things. And I feel like there was something I'm forgetting, but whatever. I appreciate all the support that has been going on. I keep thinking this thing is a fire type. Like my brain, I know y'all have been dealing with this. My brain keeps saying that's a fire type, Jam. So I think that's interesting. Looking at his team, Dow's Drive, Bug Buzz, Dow's T-Bolt, Bug Buzz, Dow's. Genesect's actually quite good here. Even more so is Weakness Policy Cure him. Like, come on now. This ain't right. Like, Screens plus Weakness Policy Cure him just devastates him. Landorus, I'd like to keep Landorus' Sash and all that intact. I don't foresee him even getting up any of that. Because, well, actually, Moltres has good Spadef. I'm surprised by that. I want Moltres to do the most work, obviously, so agility into something. I'll try to figure this thing out with the Coco, but screens right off jump. Reflect's always going to be best here. I didn't expect Psychic. I don't think it matters too much, but what? How did he do so much to me? Reflect. That screen is here. How do you do so much? I have a couple options here. I do think he's specs, but because I know you're doing that much too. He's definitely specs, but I'm thinking, okay, well, Moltres, I could go into Moltres and plot Electric Seed, but then I just get hazed. Let's cure him here. Very little downside. Here's the Hippowdon. Hopefully we get some solid rolls on this. Please, 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 please. Nice. KB, the deity. So, what am I? Max speed? Okay, so all I need to do is DD again. And that should be game, honestly. Because we're policy. Please. Please cure him. Nice. Hope opponent must be mad right now. Mad right now. Well, Kiro needs to go. Alright, so that guy was 1924. Probably just wasn't prepared for Cure, in all honesty. There's so many things that haven't been banned yet, so it's I assume I haven't built yet. That's why I'm saying I assume. I haven't attempted to build yet, but I assume it's very difficult to build currently. One, you're learning the meta. It's not even been out for a week. But also there's just so many broken mons around. You can't prep for everything. And so I understand getting 1900 points. That's excellent, because I want all them points. This one, I think I can do a little more with the Moltres. Similar situation with the 6-0 by Curum. Very similar. In fact, almost identical. Genesect Douse upon boosting can potentially 6-0 him as well. This is going to be an interesting one. Genesect's water stab is actually quite useful. Halucha also can destroy my opponent. Let's see how he plays. I think it's going to come down to how he chooses to use the Hippowdon, right? As he opts for Men's Lead. Reflect's always going to be best to cover for a Dragon Dance and a Hippowdon switch. And so this allows us to taunt. I don't want to be wasting turns, but the light screen, best situation, and if he knocks us out, then we get the Curum back again. Very similar situation to last time. We need you twice, ideally. It's literally identical. Come on, KB, get us off. Nice. Yeah. What the fuck? It makes sense to pivot around. I don't want Trainer alive because, well, I didn't think. I'm so damn boosted too. Holy shit. Good God, please give me good rolls. Nice. This is why, actually, you know, if you notice on my channel, I don't generally use these kind of strats. And the reason is it's just good. And there's beyond a point I don't want to use certain things. Good damage. Beyond a point I don't want to. Oh, right. Beyond a point I don't want to use certain things. I was thinking, can Moltres do something here? Because the right. These are facts. I guess we'll just CC Force. I have Explosion, actually. It doesn't matter. Sucker Punch completely blanked my mind. I should have Fusion Bolted there, in all honesty. So let's see if we can get Moltres to do something here. Agility, because of its ability, Berserk. Interesting. So I should eat Sucker Punch. My defense is good and Cinderace is mad frail. It's just Fiery Wraith. Wow. That's mad disappointing, man. So this gets interesting for a couple reasons. Man, I should have just killed the Cinderace, but I really wanted the Moltres to finish the game. So I should have just wrapped the game up because it makes it a little trickier now. Just a little bit, but I think it depends on what his Zapdos is. But it makes it a slightly more tricky. I'll just Earthquake here. Again, it'll depend on what his Zapdos is, right? If it's something that can take on my Lucha, right? If it's like Bulk Up or something like that, then we're in a tough spot. Fuck. I got counter swept. Oh my goodness. We didn't get counter swept. Like I can still. I think it's gonna come down to what. Because obviously Landorus can come in and. I think it's gonna come down. Man, I should have just killed the Cinderace. Why did I try to win with the fucking Moltres? I deserve this. This was like the biggest throw of all time. Obviously Brave Bird. I think it'll just come down to living a hit from the Cinderace. Or if Explosion might not even kill because he's +2. But it does. Yeah, so that was like just stupid. I didn't expect the Cinderace to be able to knock out my Moltres. Yeah, just win the game. If Moltres doesn't do anything, so be it. Because I don't want to just throw away shit like that. Because that was sloppy. Very, very sloppy on my end. That's what. I should be higher than that. Really? After 2 W's from... I was just seeing if it's time to use Regieleki, but it's 9 minutes into the live, so I think we definitely need to. I can't use a different team 9 minutes into the live, so let's at least play these out, and towards the end, we'll But yeah, this is part where I didn't finish my thought there, but I generally don't use these kinds of teams very often because it's like meta is chaotic right now, so it's not as much the case. But it can lean for like a super easy type of climb. Sometimes like versus a more competent player. They were 1900, so it's easier to read a 1900 player. I always say that when you get to a certain point because you know they know what to do. And Joey was showing me a tour replay recently that kind of went over this, but like it's easier to super counterintuitive if you're newer. Easier to read a good player. Yes, because you know he knows what he knows. Like whereas somebody who's still learning can be very sporadic in their play, so it's hard to determine. And so you lean more to a safer play style because of that. Rillaboom, I haven't seen Rillaboom in quite some time. I just think maybe Moltres isn't the kind of the mind to, or maybe this isn't the set for it. I don't know. Like it just, I'm trying to find some wiggle room here. Again, very similar situation with the Kyurem. Downside this time obviously is the Rillaboom, and so to cover Rillaboom and Landorus, what would you do? Cover the Rillaboom and Landorus. I'm actually gonna Jenny lead because it covers the Rillaboom and the Landorus, right? And I'm a Thunderbolt hard. It just doesn't make sense to me to just lose your Rillaboom to U-turn. And the biggest thing is if I can land the Thunderbolt on his Toxapex on switch, then oh, see, I swear if this guy sacks Rillaboom when I have electric terrain, I am about to fight somebody. Like, do I even need to predict the Pex into T-Ball? What is Pex gonna do to me? Okay, so he goes to Spectrier as a mid-ground. Is it time to do something with this Moltres? I mean, what's my alternative? I don't have a switching into this beast. Especially if it's Spexed. Technoblast is 120. Holy shit, that's strong. I didn't know Technoblast was that strong. Oh, right. It's grassy terrain. I was like, no, I wasted my seeds. Toxic Spike, huh? Okay, that's not good for us. That's not good at all. But let's see. Initial switch would be Boom for sure. Rillaboom for sure. But Reflect is just superior in this game. He actually goes for Spectrier. Light screen here. Scarf? Could be Scarf. He could be a speed tie. Shadow Ball did 60 before the light screen, so I can U-turn out here. This would have been where Kyurem would have gone crazy. In fact, I guess technically it still could. I could go Kyurem and DD. What would he do? You'd try to stall. But that might be better than going to Moltres and Nasty Plotting, because then I have to hit. Yeah, I'm actually going to try to ravage his team with my Kyurem right here. Because I can get probably at least a kill or two. Whereas with Moltres, maybe not. Ideally, I'd want him to... We'll see. 1777 doesn't mean he's bad, but I know the ladder 1777 is not going to be the same as 1770 Isle of Armor, because nobody was playing on the ladder, so I have to be careful on, like, okay, is he going to think that part through, like, for, okay, so Fusion Bow here. Ideally he goes hard Pex. Yes, excellent, that was perfect. I wish I had the terrain, but be a pretty big risk to sack Pex. And he scalded though. Icicle Spear does 8. Yeah, he dies to another win. Unless I get 2. I'm surprised he's sacking Pex. Okay, the Pex dies, which is the most important thing. Now Moltres can maybe do something because of the Zygarde and its coil and whatnot can be annoying. But if he opts for the Spectre, I'll switch. Yeah, he's 100% Scarf. Now downside, well, I still have screens, so this is a big upside. Because I set up light screen second, right? Um, Zygarde. Ugh. I'm gonna try to. I'm a Darky Fiery Wraith to get the damage off on the what I assumed would have been Zygarde. But he goes Landorus instead. Huh. Maybe to Rock Slide. Thinking about agilitying. What is Berserk? Berserk +2 is your special attack. Or no, I think it +1's it. Man, I want to do something with this Moltres bad. But I can't let Moltres get dropped because of the Spectrier. So, let's get Hawlucha active real quick. Let's get Hawlucha active. Ideal situation, he's eat sack. No, acrobatics is my play here. Actually, I'm tripping because I have defense boost, so I can shut down Zygarde. I was curious about this, but I don't want to show him sub because when he goes to Zygarde, he might go for glare, right? Because Zygarde is the only thing he might glare. But even if he doesn't glare, I don't think he can break the sub, right? And this gives me the SD into the CC. Or the acro rather, because I don't think he can break the sub. Let's see how much acro is doing. Yeah, Act 2 hits, free up Moltres. Acro did 47, 110. CC's not going to kill him. I think he has to glare though. I think he's gonna glare. Let me sub. 1,000 arrows. Good player. Good player. I don't think I die. Let's see if he glares this time. Yeah, good play. I was like, I knew he's gonna have to glare sooner or later, but he got me there. Hopefully we don't get fully paralyzed there, because that's hopefully we attack with the Zygarde and KO it. Speaking the affirmative. Now, because Landorus has a sash, I'm not overly concerned about Pheromosa. And I think now Moltres agility just destroys, assuming it hits his moves. So Hawlucha breaks through, which is big. Good glare there. Though I could have technically, I should have technically subbed again. I had no reason not to sub down to the end, to be fair. Because, I mean, what is he going to do? I have to kill his Zygarde. I mean, I wasn't going to kill his Zygarde anyway. I guess I didn't want to trade Zygarde for... So, Pheromosa comes out. Makes sense. Lucha versus Kyurem being the last. It's going to Ice Beam. I go to... Lando Explode. Oh boy. I might have to risk... Not if I can get him to have Rillaboom in, because it's probably Bandit, and if I can Rock Polish, I have the dub. So I think Kyurem is a little less useful. He gets a speed boost. We opt for Lando, and we explode. Even if he goes Spectrier, that's an agility. Because he's probably just gonna Ice Beam here, and then we're facing Spectrier. Rillaboom and Spectrier. So U-turns. So probably U-turns into Rillaboom. I don't think Explosion is gonna kill. Oh wow. Wow. So it gets interesting here. Again, let me see. There should be a 0% chance that Pheromosa can kill my Genesect. Oh, he went Spectrier. I'm not sure why he went Spectrier. Well, I guess I could just polish here and beat this. I certainly outspeed Spectrier. But I'm gonna agility and get, ideally Berserk would just allow me to beat the Pheromosa. I'm surprised he went Spectrier instead. Shadow Ball. Guess a Spadef drop. Okay, we're gonna Fiery Wraith. I don't think I would outsped him with agility. I don't know. Timid. And as I said, I'd assume that with the special defense drop, certainly. I'd assume there's no way Pheromosa can knock out Genesect. Is my big thing, right? High jump kick or something like that would be bad. But I don't think close combat knocks me out. Unless he's choice banded Pheromosa. Well, he switched moves. So there's no way he's banded. Okay. I'm like, Genesect is no joke. Like, solid bulk. Okay. So we played in a way where there was no risk of luck. Because I just did not want... As much as I want to use the Moltres, I don't want to just throw away the points. If he was higher on the ladder, alright, cool. Because I wouldn't have lost that much. But if I just threw away the points to that guy just now, all our progress this live, we played 3 games, so that put us 19. So I think we were already at 19. So since we're at 21, let's use 21 minutes. Let's use that Regieleki team with the Swampert and stuff from yesterday. But yeah, the teams are always down in the description below. Hit the like button if you're enjoying the live thus far. My opponent has a ground type, but I have a Regieleki, baby, and I have a Coco, which just wins. Like, just wins. So I'd assume, and I have like, thought I changed this to bulk up Corviknight. I changed the EVs, but I didn't change the moveset. But yeah, I was like, bulk up Corviknight. But I get, cause like people are fascinated with the new mods and stuff, but Corviknight is still no joke. He's, hold on, let me substitute bulk up. Like, and I have enough speed to outspeed no speed Trans, so we stall out Lava Plume. Like, Corviknight is gonna be a demon, right? So it's 100% has to get this game popping with his Pheromosa. Let me see. I'm actually gonna Regieleki first. I'm gonna have no, cause Zero Aura has to copy the last mine. And it can't copy. So let's start Swampert, Corviknight. Yeah, I think how it works. Zoroark copies the last mine. I don't remember, but if it's not the case, yeah, Pheromosa just made too much sense not to lead with. What does my gut say? He's gonna just U-turn. Either way, Earthquake's my best play here. Earthquake's my best player because I probably would have been staring down top of Finny anyway. So the Quake into, I mean, what's my Zoroark's coverage move? I think it was Flamethrower. Yeah, top of Finny. Yeah. Okay, so it can't even, you know, smack the Nature's Madness / Scald. Rocks are cool, but Swampert's health is cooler. Though in this game he's super weak to my Tapu, so I don't want to just switch it in. Oh, I'm DD. Come on, Kiram, stop winning every game, bro. So Corviknight, still Corviknight. It's not gonna take any damage from anything. So Nature's Madness is still a set. Interesting. As we're gonna U-turn out here. Tran is in. Swampert is in as well. This allows for us to Stealth Rock as Finny comes in. Now this allows for us to Coco. So this is where it gets interesting. I'm gonna T-Bolt hard though. No human goes to Chomp. Yeah. So now the Tran is chipped. I wonder what kind of Chomp he is. Probably Toxic coming out here. No, Stealth Rock. I keep thinking I have Flip Turn, but I remember I took it off, so that's my fault. My fault for not having to flip. Curum wins now. Like with that damage, all I need to do is learn the Heatran one more time, and Curum just wins. So Finny's taking Earthquake damage. You hate to see it. You hate to see that, all that damage. I probably should keep my Corviknight a little healthier on the odd chance that draining is interesting. I'm gonna keep my Corviknight a little healthier. He might have taunt draining. I wonder what it's probably his defog, right? No, Mandibuzz should be his defogger. Celesteela, I want to say is no, not with this set I'm running. There's no way it's slower. So let's call Burn. I know Celesteela's gonna do Celesteela shit. There's no way around it. But maybe they've switched sets. Do I actually want rocks up? Heatran. Yeah, I'd like to have them up. I'd like to keep them up. Man, I wish I had the Flip Turn right now. Let's pivot to Corviknight. One, I can just PP stall him if I need to. Like if he keeps Leech Seed spamming, I'll just PP stall. And since that's the case, I'll just get rid of the rocks and set them back up. Since he's gonna keep subbing and blah 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 and all this stuff, I'm gonna get seeded anyway. Flamethrower, so back we go. And Leech Seeds will be stalled. It's annoying, but now Coco doesn't have to come in on rocks, which is dope. Heavy slams. So we can Regieleki. The Leech Seed doesn't matter. Interesting. He actually Zoroark is faster than Chomp. Protect would make sense here. But fuck, what I didn't think about, I couldn't let Regieleki take damage because it makes it, you know, that I'm not Zoro. My bad, guys. My apologies, my guys. So we Coco here because he either chomps or he I didn't think he'd hard chomp, but so be it. Coco's so good, so good, so damn good here. But let's be patient. Damn, didn't expect Tran. Well, actually no, that made sense if you're predicting Dazzling Gleam. So what's important here is Curum wins, right? So it's probably Scarf Chomp. Magma Storm. Surprised by the Storm considering you have to go Finny. Maybe he just wants Corviknight dead. There's a defensive way to win this game. Like I could just chill and you know do this defensively. It's a delicious burn right there, not gonna lie to you. But okay, so it seems like I'm Coco right now, right? So it seems like I'm top of Coco, which allows me to nasty plot as he goes to Tran. At least we're gonna take some advantage of the Zoroark. They're like, nasty plot Coco? What? It's funny because he didn't realize that my Coco wasn't at full. I think that's funny. 29%. I'm not gonna be bluffing anymore, so I'll take his boots. U-turn, that's fine. Zoroark is revealed. Wait. What's interesting though is Coco is actually maybe Corviknight does. No way I get 2 killed by close combat. But either way, at this point, the Zoroark is no longer necessary for me. I didn't think he'd U-turn because me going Corv would have been pretty tough. I'm going to just try to win this. He's attack boot. He might be Scarf on this. Something on this team has to be Scarf because Curum just comes in, takes it by the throat, and just decimates his team. Could hard chomp. I think Regieleki is too much of a problem to risk. But I haven't shown Dazzling Gleam, so maybe he assumes that I don't have it. No. Trans again. Let's see. Guys, check out the video I posted today too. That's funny. So now I can Dazzling Gleam pretty much without drawback. Yeah, I get a KO every time Coco comes in. So this is a Scarfer, huh? Or he doesn't think I have Dazzling Gleam. Either way, once this dies, Regieleki or Coco is just gonna win. And I need this Corviknight to remain buff. Let's see. Is he Scarf? Oh, SDs. Pretty sure you die. If you don't, then so be it. Regieleki after rocks just wins. Yeah. Regieleki is finally free. And my Corviknight's healthy enough to take on his potential banded Pheromosa, like Scarf Pheromosa. The way he's playing is as if he's Scarf. So, since he's an attack boosting variant, Coco is no slouch in the defensive area. So, what I don't want him to do, so what I'm going to do is U-turn here. Now, this could go left real quick if he is Scarfed. He shouldn't be able to knock me out, but I don't want him to U-turn, sack something, then come in and revenge kill and then sweep because Corviknight can't take a +1 CC. And so Mandible is obviously useless. Not a factor. This allows for me to go to the Regieleki VS. Again, it covers Scarf attack boosting Pheromosa. Because we have not seen his item yet, and he's moving real shady. And so what this allows is for me to always VS. I get the health back, and it forces in, well, I didn't expect Finny, but the plan was always to sack Coco anyway. I get to U-turn here. I didn't think he'd go Celesteela, but he must want to have something for my Corviknight left. But Eleki's back. I get to Volt Switch back out, and that's... Oh, he's 1969. Oh, this is about to be delicious. It's about to be some delicious points right here. And now get that health back, sack Coco VS, and then we win. Actually, no, I'm not gonna sack Coco. I'm actually going to go to Swampert because he's gonna double switch to Pheromosa here. Nice Scalds. Okay. Well, basically, all I needed to do was put it in a position where the Pheromosa couldn't get a free switch. Because now Torrent Scald probably knocks out. Right. We get the free switch into Regieleki. We VS out, and that's game. Because Corviknight is more than healthy. Yeah, Corviknight. I was gonna say even with a blank, you know what to fill in there. We should be good. Yeah, even with a crit, we would have lived. But you see how much that CC did? A +1 CC would have been no joke. So, it's a good run. It's a good run in this one. Moltres got to do his thing. The Zoroark didn't get to do what I wanted with the ring target and whatnot, but Regieleki still Volt switched around. Now, I dropped a Curum from 75 with Rising Voltage. This guy right here is no joke. But leave the like below, guys, if you enjoyed. Again, the team will be in the description below. Again, you guys have been killing it, allowing the academy to grow further and further. So I just want to make it known that it's very, 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 very much appreciated. Pick up a copy of the book if you want to get better. Join the academy Discord, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.